Yes guys, what is going on? Welcome back to another video, and in this video I'm going to be talking about this 2006 Golf Mark 5 GTI that is available at A&R Cars Limited. So yeah, let's get the video started. Alright, so to kick the video off, we're firstly going to talk about the exterior, and one thing I can say about the exterior is that even though this is a 2006 car, it doesn't look out of date. And the amazing thing about the GTI is that you can do so much. You've got companies that sell updated headlights, some xenon headlights, you've got companies that do the alloys, you name it. This car is totally moddable if you are after doing that. So yeah, in terms of exterior, it looks very good and it's very pleasing to the eye. For me, this is, I just wouldn't bother changing these. So if I owned this car personally, I'd keep the alloys as they are and maybe just go for a different color, or it's entirely up to you, but the alloys just are very distinctive of that for a GTI. You've got this nice spoiler, so the spoiler is probably more distinctive than the normal Golf. You can see it's a tiny bit bigger and it stands out a lot more. Wiper delete is a must if you are going to own this car. It just makes the back look a lot flush, and you can see there you've got the GTI logo on the back, which shows everyone that you're running a GTI, which is a 2-litre turbo petrol engine. It runs 197 brake horsepower and around 207 foot-pounds of torque. Don't quote me on it, but I'm quite sure it does, and it's an amazing car. Inside the car, you're greeted with this nice cloth interior, and you've got this design here, which for me, it really makes the cabin look not standard at all. If you were to go standard, you'd probably see everything's quite bland. And in the headrest there, you've got a little logo there, little embroidery there, which says you're driving a GTI. So inside the car, you see here we've got this nice leather steering wheel with this nice grippage areas here, which is very good. It's obviously a DSG, so you got your up and down flappy paddles on the side there, which obviously go in combination with this. You've got your park, reverse, neutral, drive and sport, which is something we'll get onto definitely when we're driving this car. You've got your infotainment system here, which is a CD player. You've got built-in Bluetooth, so that comes with the car as standard if you are after it. It comes with the car as standard. And in the glovey here, you can see you can plug your iPod in, or you can just change that and get an adapter to change it into your lightning port for your newer iPhones. The car also comes with heated seats, something you don't really see on 2000 cars, but it's a 2006 model and it comes with the heated seats and aircon, which all works totally fine. First and foremost, interior. So the cabin is very spacious, it's a great place to be. It does feel a bit dated, that's probably a negative. It does feel a bit dated, but with this being a 2006 car, a lot of the interior things here you can upgrade. The dash you can upgrade apparently. Obviously the stereo you can upgrade, so it's not too much to worry about. It's a 2006 car, it's had all of its services done, cam belt and water pump have been done, and this car is super smooth. So I'm taking corners here, the steering's very direct, it doesn't feel old at all. The suspension is a bit firm, but that's how it's meant to be. This is obviously its sports model of the Golf, with it being the GTI. So I'm on the windy roads here in Harlow, which is a great place to test drive the car, and looking at the dash, I'm seeing 33.8 miles to the gallon. So I haven't been acting like an idiot, I've been taking it nice and smooth, talking to you guys, and I've done 33.8. So what I'm going to start doing is, with all of these test drives, I will actually do a little comparison table to see the difference between MPG, just for those of you that like MPG stats, nerds, math, whatever you want to call it. And yeah, I'm one of them. I love stats, I love MPG, so yeah. So this is a front wheel drive car, and the insurance category for this car is 34, so it is quite high, but again, it's a 2-litre turbo, so it's going to be in that sort of category. So if you are buying it as a first car, just bear in mind your insurance premium will be high. While we're talking about money, road tax for this car is £300 for the year, and again it is dear, but obviously it's a big engine, and where it's a slightly older car, the CO2 emissions are a bit higher, which means it sits around 300, which which is again the sort of money you'd be looking at when you're going to be buying a 2-litre engine car. In terms of safety, this car's got a very good safety rating, 5, which is the highest you can go. With it being German as well, most of the time the engines and the way they build their cars tend to be very solid. They're known to have bulletproof engines as well. So I've seen cars, GTIs in fact, around 130,000 K and still going. TR Hamza, if you know him on Instagram and YouTube, he's recently bought a 200,000 mile GTI, and that is still going strong. Just as far as you service these cars, they'll be good as gold. So in terms of space, the car is very spacious, both in the front and both in the back. These seats are very comfortable. That's one thing I must say, they really hug you in with the side bits here, make you feel like you know what, you can put your foot down and you're not going to be wobbling all over the place, which is something that's really, really good in this car. In terms of the cabin noise, there's not a lot of noise that is coming into the car. I'm recording on the Hero 5 session. I might have to upgrade this GoPro at some point, but it's very quiet in the cabin, no rattling, and I think that's down to the way that the Germans have engineered this car and built it, so it's so solid and so durable, and it's a really nice place to be. So one thing I really like about this car is that it's really, really simple in terms of you can drive it around, cruise it around, let your missus drive it, and not being sexist, but let anyone you want drive it and they're not going to crash it. It's not going to be like, oh, this is too powerful. And then once you can see that national speed limit sign and you've got a nice little B road and a nice bit of clear, you can flick the gearbox into sport, which again will just make the throttle a bit more responsive, change gears later on and give you all of that fun around these nice B roads. And this car revs all the way to 7,000 RPM, so pop it back into drive, and I think that's its comfort setting where it's not going to hold the revs too high, it's going to be really efficient. But flick it back into sport, and again with the flappy paddles that you've got on the steering wheel, you can have a bit of fun. So now we're going into the national speed limit area. I can put my foot down and enjoy the car a bit more. Let's get a little bit of engine noise if we can. Flick it down into sport. It's flying. Very wobbly through these roads, but it grips the roads really well. Really, really well gripping these roads. This just flies. I don't know why, this car just feels a lot faster than mine. So my car is the Mercedes A250. It's a 2-litre turbo petrol engine as well. However, it's the 4MATIC version, which kind of makes the car feel a lot more stable, and it does sometimes take some of the fun out of it. Wow, that is a wide load. And no, I'm not talking about your mum. So it has got a little burble as well. So with it being a DSG, you do get the farts. But if you were to kind of update the gearbox or remap the gearbox, I don't know what the correct term is, but if you were to remap the gearbox, it would kind of change how the car drives. Whoa, that's a tractor. That is a tractor. You come true, big man, no problem. Woo! Back on it. When I say this car is perfect, I mean it's perfect. So I'm not going to do too much. Like I said, this car is not mine, but if you are thinking of getting a car, this car is definitely worth the 6 grand, 6.2 grand that you're going to pay for. Definitely give them a shout, see if you can get something done with the price, but you will not go wrong on a car like this. So again, 33.8 miles to the gallon, nothing wrong with that. You're cruising along. Motorway, you're probably going to get 37, 38 if you're lucky, and just taking it easy. So yes guys, if you are interested in this car, get in touch with A&R Limited. I'll put all their links in the description below, Instagram, website, and definitely give them a shout, because this car will not be around for much longer. I've got a few people interested in it currently, including myself, to be honest. But yeah, that's the video guys. Subscribe if you haven't already, give it a like, and I'll see you in the next one. God bless. I don't always do this lip thing, but